Hello, dear friends. I hope all of you are well. And today I will again like to share with you some insights, ideas about the topic of organic farming. My dear friends, all of us know that nowadays government is laying more and more emphasis on organic farming, and government is trying its level best that we should have more and more crop under the cultive practice of organic farming. My dear friends, here I would like to clear this thing that organic farming is, there are so many names that are being said for this very concept of organic farming. Some call it as zero budget natural farming, some call it as biodynamic farming, some call it as natural farming. But these are just the names, but overall the concept is same. So, my dear friends, so what is organic farming? Organic farming is a concept which believes in the thing that we should, whatever products we should use in our agriculture, in our field, they should be of organic nature, and we should not be using those pesticides, chemicals, or inorganic substances in our field. And the concept also relies on the fact that we should try our level best that whatever waste or whatever things we are producing from our field, that those very things that we are using in our field, maybe for the use of insects, for the use of pests, for the control of pests or other such things, diseases, whatever we wish to control, or weeds, whatever pests or insects or weeds or diseases we wish to control, we will control them by organic means. And some of the things that are being discussed under, or that are components of organic farming, they include, as all of you know, they include farmyard manure, that includes your cover crops, your mulching, your green manuring crops, and similarly concept of integrated farming. So all these things you can put under organic farming. But my dear friends, is organic farming viable as of now? My dear friends, if we look at the origin of organic farming, why the stress is being laid on organic farming, the reason is that we saw that in 1960s, 70s, we were way far behind in production of food grains. We were borrowing from USA or other such countries, but because of green revolution and because of the huge contribution of Mr. M.S. Swaminathan, Norman Borlaug, all those great people, that we were able to enhance our yield potential, and from food grain deficient country, we became food grain surplus country. And nowadays we are seeing that in our FCI or our godowns, we are having ample amount of food grains to feed the hungry people, to feed the 1.4 billion people of our country. So nowadays we don't lack in this food production, or we are having sufficient amount of food grains to feed our people. That's why it is being said that nowadays we don't need chemicals, or we don't need those inorganic things to supplement our soil or to nourish our crops. So that's why those all those supporters or proponents of organic farming, they say that now it's time to heal soil, to pay back to soil, and let's go for organic farming. But my dear friends, is organic farming viable? If we look at the cases as of now, we are seeing, recently we saw in Sri Lanka that Sri Lanka is going through tremendous crisis, and some of the experts, agriculture experts, say that organic farming, going for 100% organic farming, is one of the possible causes that they are suffering from this thing. Even though there were cases of COVID crisis, or their tourism sector suffered during COVID, that also caused the problems. But looking at agriculture sector, going for 100% organic farming is what they are bearing the brunt of. And second, my friends, in our vicinity, in our neighborhood, we look at Bhutan is saying that by 2030 they will go for 100% organic farming. Similarly, if you look at China, Malaysia, they are also going for organic farming. So many countries are going for organic farming. But going for 100% organic farming is seems not a viable option as of now, because we see that land is getting fragmented, and we're having less and less area of land to cultivate upon. So going for 100% organic farming seems to be not to be a viable solution, or seems not to be a practical solution as of now. And second, my friends, though we saw that during COVID the demand for organic substances, organic products increased, but overall we are seeing that it's very tough to go for organic farming, because in initial 3, 4, 5 years it takes you have very less yield, and you have to go through that 3 years period in case of NPOP, National Program for Organic Products, or in case of PGS, Participatory Guarantee Scheme. There also you have to go for 1 year period, then only you can sell your produce, and then that produce is very, very costly, and to find market for that, or to find buyers for that, also becomes a hectic schedule. Particularly if you look at India, most of the farmers, they are marginal farmers, they are small and marginal farmers. So for such farmers to kind of organize themselves, to form those groups and go for finding kind of good sort of buyers for their produce. It becomes a hectic task for them. That's why we are seeing that organic farmers right now currently they suffer from so many problems. So these are some of the challenges, and these are some of the case studies or some of the areas, some of the countries. If we look upon them, we saw Sri Lanka, we are looking at Bhutan, we are looking at other countries around the globe. So these are some of the issues, some of the challenges that need to be tackled. And currently we are seeing, though India has the largest number of organic producers around the world, and organic products, their market is also increasing. People are becoming health conscious because of this pandemic, and maybe some other health crisis that we may have to face because of our changing climate, because of our food habits. So organic products, they have a market, but though government is also coming up with schemes such as Paramparagath Krishi Vikas Yojana, or we are seeing that Sikkim has become organic state of India. These concepts, these are some good examples to look upon, and these are some role model schemes to look upon. But overall, government needs to give support to the farmers, and we are seeing that we need to provide them that market, because at the end of the day, market determines what you grow, how you grow, and what type of produce you grow. So these all things need to be looked upon holistically, so that our farmers are actually going for organic food production, which is what we are laying stress upon. And it's not only about saying organic, we should go for organic food, organic kheti karni hai. Now it's to be looked upon from all dimensions, from economic dimension, from the dimension of soil, what soil can produce, what soil can give, from the dimension of health, from the dimension of market, from the dimension of condition of your farmers, from the dimension of international demand of foods and substances. So that's why I thought that we should talk about organic farming, because day by day we are listening about organic farming. We are in any country of the world, in our states also, we are seeing that they are going for organic farming. More and more stress is being laid upon them. So I thought that we should clear something about it, and we should know about it, at least a minimum that we should be knowing. I hope that you also have some good thing to add upon. Thank you. Hope that it helps you.